Welcome to Balanced Body and Beyond. In today's practice, we're going to focus on energizing the body, waking ourselves up, and just getting ready to take on whatever lies ahead of us with a more clear mind and a new perspective. So to get there, we're going to go ahead and separate our feet just a little bit and bring our arms up, bending our knees, bending our hips, making a full body circle here, reaching out through our fingertips. I'm going to incorporate our yoga breathing as we go through this movement and all our future movements. So we're going to inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, come down. Maybe try picking up your toes. Spread your toes wide. We're going to ground down to the earth and reach up to the sky with the fingertips. If you haven't done much movement, this is a great way to bring the body to life, change directions, right? So maybe not a cup of coffee, but some motion, because you know what? Motion is lotion. And when we move, we lubricate our joints. We open up thinking pathways in the brain, and the movement will change our mindset. A few more big circles, so we're off to a fantastic start. Arms come overhead, and now we'll bring our feet together, and with our feet together, palms together, point our fingers to the ceiling. We're going to lift and take a side bend. As you bend to the side, tuck your chin in, look under your arm. Inhale, fingertips up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms come down, and we'll walk to the front of our mats. And once again, join your feet together. Inhale, lift up. And we're going to swing our arms around back behind us to come into chair pose. And we'll come in and out of chair pose a handful of times, building energy, big arm circles. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep. Inhale. Again, use the breath. Try nasal breathing. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the nose. Breathe into the pit of your belly. Inhale, up and hold. And from here, we're going to swan dive down, extending our arms out, dropping our head down towards the floor. And once you're in this forward fold, you might have your hands resting on your legs. You might have your hands coming down as low as the mat. We're going to just shake out the lower half of the body by alternating knee bends, shifting our weight side to side. Let your head hang loosely. You might have your gaze to the back of the mat, keeping our head in alignment with our spine. We'll take a little pause, holding our forward fold. Now, if you have any tightness in your lower back, be patient. Breathe into that tight spot. Now, inhale, half lift, lengthen your spine. And as your spine is lengthening, pull your chin in and look to the front of your mat. Pull your shoulders back. Exhale, reach down to your mat, and we're going to take our right leg behind us. So we're coming into this long, low lunge. Now, some of you might keep your leg elevated or perhaps drop the knee to the mat. Both are great. They're just different. So please keep that in mind as you move through your practice. I'll offer out many variations. It's not that one is better, harder. It's they're different. And so your goal is to tailor today's practice to meet the needs of your body. And then from here, we're going to straighten our front leg, rock back a little bit, and then rock forward. So your rock may be big, it may be small. As your hips come up, let your head hang and look to the back of the mat. And as you rock forward, you look to the front of the mat. So again, this is just to keep your head in alignment with the rest of your spine and have an attention and awareness to the whole body. So let's hold our low lunge. Drop your back knee down. Inhale, bring both arms up, palms together. And from here, we're going to twist. Separate your arms, look to your backhand. Inhale, arms up. And repeat. So we're twisting, turning, looking behind us, and then inhaling, looking forward. Now I'm not there with you, so I cannot hear you breathe, but hopefully you can hear yourself breathing. We'll try one more twist. Arms up and hold. We're going to bring our hands down. Pick up your back knee. And now send both feet behind you. From here, we'll drop our knees down and we're going to do hip rocks. Pushing our hips back and then rocking our body weight forward. Now I like to point my toes for a few rocks, and then I like to tuck my toes under and do a few rocks. So play with that, experiment. What does that feel like to tuck your toes under? What does it feel like to point your toes? Remember, there's no wrong or right. It's just what is your body craving today? What feels good? And then be confident and just do it. Don't overthink it. Don't let your head get in the way. We're going to hold a kneeling plank and then lower our chest down. From here, we're going to peel our chest up and pick your hands up. So let's see what we can do here, holding cobra pose without the utilization of our hands, just our postural muscles. Awesome. Palms down. We're going to push ourselves up into a high plank. And from high plank, we're going to move into our downward dog. So maybe pedal out your feet here in your downward dog. Maybe shift your body weight side to side. Another idea in place of downward dog is to bring your forearms to the ground. We call this dolphin pose. That might be more suitable for you. Or you might just need to return to your child's pose, which looks like this. Nonetheless, from wherever you're at, let's walk your feet forward. You're going to land your feet right between your hands. Let your head hang. Familiar place, we've been here once. Just here again. We're going to lift halfway up, lengthening our spine. Exhale, reach to the mat. Bend your knees. Inhale, lift. Big circle. And returning to our chair pose. In this chair pose, we're going to keep our shoulders relaxed. Extend our arms. Draw your bellies in. Feel like you're tucking your tailbone under a little bit. Your lower back will appreciate that for sure. Inhale, lift up. Now what we do on one side of the body, we always do on the other. So we'll fold down in a swan dive. Let your head hang. Look to the back of your mat. Take some big breaths here, breathing into any tight areas, any restricted areas. Energizing breaths. And now lift halfway up, lengthening your spine. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. And then as we fold, we're going to send our left leg behind us into that long, low lunge. And remember here, gang, you can keep your knee elevated or you can drop your knee to the mat. See what fits better for you today. And what you do today doesn't mean that's what you're going to do tomorrow, and that might not have been what you did yesterday. From here, we're going to straighten our front leg. This is our pyramid pose where we drop our forehead to our kneecap. And then we rock back into our lunge. Take your pyramid and hold this a little longer. Now, if you're struggling with your hands touching the floor right now, yoga blocks under your hands are a great tool. Or bend your knees just a little bit. but your body's going to find a way. We'll return to our low lunge and then bring your back knee down to the mat. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead, palms join together. And then we're going to twist. Look over your shoulder. Inhale, lift. Can I hear you breathe from miles and miles and miles away? Letting go of the worries, the stressors, anything weighing heavy on you. Let it go with every exhalation. Inhale, arms come overhead. Hands come down. We're going to send both feet behind us, and we're in our high plank. From our high plank, we're going to come to our knees and set ourselves up in our tabletop position. Extending our left arm and then our right leg. So we're going to be very active through the whole body. Point your right toes down and reach your left hand out. From here, elbow and knee are going to drop under the body. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, come down. So we integrate a lot of our core muscles here as we balance on 2 points. We strengthen our back. And we test our stability. Extend and hold, and to be kind to our wrists and ankles, let's go ahead and circle our wrist and ankle here. And circle the other way. And pausing. Place all 4 points back onto the mat. We'll extend our other side, which would be your right arm and left leg. We'll set up for success by drawing our bellies in first, reaching our fingertips forward, flexing our foot so our toes point down. And then we go. Elbow and knee drop under the body and then extend. We are reaching out through our fingertips, driving through the heel of the foot, engaging our core muscles to stay steady. Full body integration here. Full body awareness. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down. One more time, we'll extend and hold. We'll meet up here and then circle through your ankle and wrist. You feel your arm close to your head and your leg at spinal height. Change directions. Pause. All 4 points down. We're going to come to our knees. Inhale, lifting up. You can stay right where you're at. I'm just going to face you. And we're going to open up through our arms. We're going to bow and push our hips back. Inhale, open up your heart space. Exhale, bow, push your hips back. Inhale, open. Yeah. How does that feel? I just feel like I'm being recharged with every breath. Open and hold. And then we're going to move side to side. Reaching up with one hand, reaching down with the other. I like to take my knees a little wider here. You can try that. See how that fits for you. So we're getting some lateral flexion of our spine here to complement our forward flexion and extension that we just did a moment ago. You're going to bring both arms up. Inhale. And then take your arms wide and we'll twist side to side. Look back behind you, center, and then back behind you. And now let's see if we can wrap our arms around us. Swing your arms side to side. Little twisting, once again, to complement our forward flexion and extension, our side flexion, and now some twisting, rotating. One more. Bring your arms overhead, hands to mat. Reset your downward dog. Walk your feet in, trying to get your toes up to where your fingertips are. If they don't quite get there, then you just walk your hands back towards your feet. No big deal. From here, we will take our twist, bringing our right arm up. As our right arm comes up, our left knee bends. Look to the ceiling. Give you the sense of stacking your shoulders. Once again, your hand may be higher. You might have your hand on a block. Let's try that on the other side. Arm comes up, opposite knee bends. Awesome. Both hands down. Look to the back of your mat as you hold your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. We've practiced this. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive, arms up. And from here, we're going to come into warrior three. You'll lift your right leg as you reach forward. Now, some of you might take your toe to the mat, hinge, and then lift. So see where you can capture your balance, grounding down with the left foot. Reach out, just like when we were doing our bird dog pose. Reach out, thumbs up. Legs lifted at hip height, preferably. And then from here, you're going to push your back foot to the mat, coming into warrior one. Shoulders relax down. And we look at our front knees right over our ankle. Getting our best warrior possible. We're going to bend our elbows and then bring our elbows and palms together, squeezing, opening through the chest. Exhale. Inhale. Making ourselves feel better. That's what this is all about. Trying to create the best version of ourselves through movement, through practice, through dedication. Hold here. Hands are going to come down. You're going to return to your low lunge. You'll push off your back foot and bring both feet forward. From here, we'll roll up one vertebrae at a time, arms overhead, and we'll try our warrior three with our left leg lifting. Slowly reaching. Is your head between your arms? Are you reaching as far away from the body as you can? And if you lose your balance, it's okay. Just regroup, collect yourselves, and try again. Try to flex the left foot so your toes point down. Continue to take your big yoga breaths while you're balancing. From here, we'll push our back foot to the mat to come into warrior one. Warrior one, we bend our front knee, our chest is open. We're going to pull our elbows all the way down towards our ribs, our palms parallel to one another, and then reach our fingertips back up to the sky. Exhale, pull down. Now, while you're pulling down, think about drawing your shoulder blades down your spine. So you're going to activate a lot of muscles around the shoulder complex to draw those shoulder blades down your spine. Still focusing on that nice stretch in the back leg, through the quadricep, hip flexor. Maybe you feel your ankle stretching, the bottom of your foot stretching. We're all built differently, so we're going to feel these tugs and pulls in a variety of areas. Reach up and hold. Hands come down. Send both feet behind you. You're in your high plank once again. And from our high plank, we're going to come to our knees. We're going to rock back to child's pose. Forehead can rest onto the mat. Body can sink down towards the mat. Spread your fingers. We're not going to fight the pose. We're just going to go with the current. Maybe you shift your weight side to side a little bit. Maybe you take your knees a little wider. We'll glide our body weight forward, and we're going to come into some deeper stretches here. I'm going to have you sit on your bottoms. I'm going to face you guys, but you can stay facing the way you are. So your legs are out in front of you. You're sitting tall in staff pose. We're going to take our left leg and give it a big hug, like it's your very best friend you haven't seen in a very long time. And as you hug that leg, you'll feel a nice stretch on the outside of the hip. Then take your left arm, take it behind you, and look over your left shoulder. But you're going to do that while hugging tight onto your leg. Even your straight leg can be active. I like to flex my foot, point my toe to the ceiling. I like to move my head a little bit here too. So sometimes I'll tuck my chin in. I just do some gentle movement from my head to get into tight areas of my neck. Maybe you stay still. We'll look forward and now rotate the leg so it moves back behind you. And from here, you take your hands back and you lean back. You can lean into your palms. You might come as far down to your elbows. Some of you might lean all the way back. But just remember, what goes back must come up. So you find your sweet spot in this stretch. We're going to be mindful that both those sit bones stay connected to the mat. So you don't want to be ruched up here. And you also don't want this knee to be lifted. So definitely push that bent knee down, lift your heart, and embrace the stretch. All right, let's try that then on the other side. Hug onto your right leg. Give it a hug like it's your very best friend. Look over your shoulder. Feel good about what you're accomplishing right now. Taking a time out for yourself to do what feels good. Move your head a little bit. Chin in, chin back. But slow, gentle movements, most importantly. And let's turn and look forward again, rotating our leg behind us. Some folks like to point this toe and have it point back. That's all good. I prefer to keep my foot flexed and lean back. Again, no right, no wrong. It's whatever suits your body today. Your body's pretty smart. It's going to tell you if something's not right. If you experience pain, that's your body saying, please don't, try something else. Respect that. It's all good. As your front knee, or bent knee, I should say, pushing down. Feel your sit bones pushing into the mat. Ah, lovely. All right, let's sit up, extend the legs, and then I take what I call blade hands, and I kind of just chop up my thighs, stimulate some blood flow. We should be having blood flow by now, but it's actually a little self-massage. It feels good. Yeah. All right, we're gonna lay all the way back. Stretch your arms overhead. Take a full body stretch. We're gonna pull our knees into our chest. Just place your hands behind your legs and give them a little hug. Maybe rock side to side. Bring both legs up. Take our hands up. Here again, we're going to roll through the wrist and ankles, working some mobility through those joints. Change directions. Soles of your feet come down to the mat. Arms come down. We're going to set up a bridge pose. As we do that, just have your fingertips touch the back of the heel. Lift your hips up, open through the front of the body. Chin tucks in. And we're going to lower the hips halfway down and then back up. Inhale on the lift, exhale on the down. Lower the hips down. Stretch out your legs. And we'll take our last little piece of time here together to celebrate our practice, to find stillness, to be proud of our accomplishment, getting on our mats, and just making ourselves once again feel a little bit better. And with that, I'm going to have you pull one knee into the chest. Just grab a hold to help you lift up to a seated position. Cross your legs, or any position to sit upright, to stack your vertebrae. Inhaling, palms joined together, feeling a bit restored, rejuvenated, renewed. Thank you, my friends, and have a fabulous rest of your day.